Hey, we're back again for another practice crap session here on the Craig Talks YouTube channel. We are in beautiful Seattle, Washington, as many of you know. This is my 12-foot table in my garage. When I practice, I start with a $620 buy-in, which makes it really easy for the bank because you got a stack of green. That's 500. Stack of red, that's 600, and a stack of white, that's 20. So it makes it really easy when you want to buy in to drop down 620 and say stack of green, stack of red, stack of white, and most dealers will know what you mean. All right, let's play some bonus craps and fire bet, and we'll just have fun with it. I have markers for fire bet and I have markers for bonus craps, even though this table doesn't have them. And as I've said before, I use the hot bet spots out here to mark all of my numbers so I can keep track of my roll count two ways. I want to see a pattern and see what I'm throwing the most of. And at the end, I count up all the white chips that are out here. And I also mark my horn numbers by putting a chip on the horn high markers right here. So as we go, I'll use these to mark the horn numbers. All right, $10 table. Let's play the bonus at 131. So we'll use this space above the hard ways to mark the 1, the 3, and the 1, because I don't have a spot to mark those on this board. One of these days I'll get a new layout for this table, but right now it's doing well. All right, $10 action on the come out on the pass line. I'm going to insure that with a dollar crap just because I tend to throw ace deuce quite a bit on my come out. Don't ask me why, it just happens. As most of you know, I do believe in dice influence, so I'm going to set my dice for the 6s and 8s with the 4-2, 4-2, 5-3, 5-3, which makes the 6s in the middle. The 6s will be touching when they go down the table, and we will have 5-3 and 5-3 with 4-2, 4-2 on the front. Some people kiss the aces. I tend to kiss the 6s. I don't know why. I find the spot that feels good on my fingers. I set them up like that. I line up behind the pass line so I know I'm parallel to the surface, and I move a little bit forward. I bring my wrist back so I don't have quite as much backspin, and I'm going to try and land just behind the letter E on pass line at the other end. And we have a 9. Point of 9. 5-4 is the point 9. So mark up the 9. Sorry if you guys can't see the 10 over here. The camera angle makes it kind of difficult. Crap check is down. We're going to use that to mark the 5-4. And first roll of 9. Now, some people do not do anything on their first roll. Typically, I don't either, but I am going to put a come bet up there. And I probably should back that up with a crap, just in case we destroy it. And we'll see what we can do. So with point of 9, if I'm shooting to make point, I'm going to change my set to 5-4, 5-4 with 3-2 and 3-2. Because theoretically, if you land on a primary face, you will get 5s and 9s. If you single pitch, one of your possibilities is a 3-4-7, or you've got the hard 10 or the hard 4. If you double pitch, let me get them back. If you double pitch with the 5s and 9s set, you end up with 6s and 8s. 4-2, 5-3. If one of your die goes off axis with this set, you're going to end up with 11s, 9s, ace deuce, and 3-2. If you go off axis the other way, you end up with 6s and 9s, 3-2, and then you've got a 6-2 on the back. So that's the worst that can happen. If both of your dice go off, like let's say they split to the outside, you know, you've got your, here we go. Let's get this back. You got your 5s and 9s they go to the outside, you got the 12s, and if they both drop inside, you've got aces. But let's see what happens. Okay, so again, primary face for me is going to be 5s and 9s that I'm looking for. So I've got the 5-4, come on, 5-4 and 3-2. Point of 9, 10 line, 10 is to come. If we happen to PSO, that's a push. That loses, that wins, and we lose $1. All right, here we go. Find the sweet spot on the dice that feels good. Line yourself up. Look for your landing zone. Make sure your hand feels good, and send them. And we got a 4 for a 3-1. So one of the dice tipped over. Instead of having a primary face, the 1 popped up. So 3-1, 4, combat travels to the 4. And now let's see what we can do to keep this game going. I'm going to say I'm not going to do max odds on that. I'm only going to do double odds. I'll go 20. I'll go 20 bucks on it. And I'm going to load up my inside numbers, and I'm going to buy the 10. So we're going to have 75, 85 inside, 30 on the 6 and 8, and 25 on the 5. And we'll buy the 10 for 25 bucks. And let's do 30 odds, which pays 45 if it hits. All right. Point of 9. Let's go ahead and stick with the 5s and 9s for the set. Aces are going to be on the outside. 6s in the middle. 5-4, 5-4, 3-2, 3-2. And there's a 5 for a 4-1. We rolled the 5 as a 4-1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take the 35 that comes from that 5 payout. I'm going to press the 5 to 35 bucks, which pays 49 next time it hits. I'm going to pick up the $25 chip, and I'm going to mark the 4-1 for the roll count. And let's keep them going and see what happens. We got a 3-1, we got a 4-1, and we've rolled a 5-4 so far. Not seeing much of a pattern yet, but I'm going to stick with the 5-3, 3-2, 5-4 set for 5s and 9s. Those came out of my hand kind of weird, but there's the 9. There's a 6-3 for the 9. 6 popped up. So one of my dice is going off axis, guys, when I land. That 6 shouldn't have been there, actually, but that's okay. I'll take it. A win is a win. 10 on the line, and it's 45 behind, so I'm going to take 50 for 5. And we will mark the 6-3. So we've rolled the 9 both ways so far. And we are off. Coming out. All right. So the only thing not safe right now is my come bet. And obviously, if you want to throw a dollar crap to cover your line, go ahead. I'm not going to this time. I'm just going to go. I've made a couple dollars so far, so let's try something different here. I'm going to set for 6s and 8s with the 5-3-4-2 set. Coming out. Bad bounce. And we got a 4-1 for a 5. Point of 5. 4-1 is the point. 5. Alright, so let's take and move that to the 9. We're going to take a $35 9. Mark the 4-1. That's the second 4-1 I rolled. Okay, what do we got? Same thing. Let's do 30 odds because 30 pays 45. Every 2 pays you 3. And we have 2 units of 15. So if your math is going, huh? What are you talking about? Every 2 pays you 3. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stick with my 5 and 9 set because we have a 5 and a 9 going there. So let's see if we can do it. And by rolling over and having one of those go off axis, the 6-3 gave us the 9 last time. And we know we can roll a 4-1. So let's see. And there is a hard 4, 2-2 for the hard 4. So we won the come bet, hard 4. 20 pays 40. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out 50. Let me slide this down. Pay the flat bet on the back. We have 20 here, which pays 40. So I'm going to take 10 away from that, and that'll be the 40 because essentially we're even money now. We basically took a nickel to get a nickel off of each to pay that. I'm going to bring that back as a $25 buy and hand $1 because here in Washington we pay the VIG up front. And let's keep the dice moving, huh? Shall we? Oh, got to mark the hard 4. Thank you. Thanks for reminding me. Hard 4, 22. Okay, dice are out. Point of 5. Come on, shooter. Let's see that 5. Again, we're going 3, 2, and 4, 5 with the 6s kissing for this one. And there's a hard 6. Have 30 on the 6. 30 pays you 35. And hard 6, I don't have anything on it, so we'll mark the hard 6 up there. I think I will take all the hard ways for $1. And I'm going to drop a nickel and just do that. Go hard ways $1 each and $1 crap. Just cuz. That covers the 2, 3, and 12, obviously, and if I happen to roll one of those, I'm going to parlay that to an $8 horn. So let's keep that same dice set. It's working pretty good right now. 5, 4, 5, 4 with 3, 2, 3, 2 with the 6s in the middle facing. Aces on the outside, looking for the 5. And there's a 6 for a 5, 1. Easy 6, 5, 1. 35 is getting paid out. And we've got 30 bet, so 30 goes 35. We made the 6 already. Let's power press it to 60. Full press. Go into 60. Take the nickel. Pick it up. Drop $1. Back up for the hard 6. We roll the 5, 1. Easy 6. And we're still cooking with gas. Here we go. 5s and 9s facing. 6s kissing in the middle. Looking for the 5. And we rolled a 4, 3, 1, 4. 4 came 3, 1, easy 4, hard 4 falls. I'm going to need to put that there. 3, 1, okay. We got 25 on it. I'm going to drop $1 for the new commission. And that's going to get paid 50. And what we'll do is we'll rack the 50 bucks. And I'm going to drop 10 on top of that because in Washington State, a lot of the casinos let you go to 35 for $1. But the minute you go above that, the commission changes. So I'm going to go with 35 for now. Here we go. Still looking for that 5. 3, 2, and 5, 4 on the die. Got a good grip. Line them up. Look for the landing zone and drop them in. And we brown a 9. 5, 4 is a 9. What do we got sitting on the 9? 9 came 5, 4. I have 35 on the 9, so I'm going to drop $1 because it pays 49, so I'll do 50 for 1. And that goes over there. We're going to stay same bet on the 9 for now. If it hits, we'll press it up. Let's do this. You think you're going to roll a 5? Let's change this up and take that and make instead of 30 odds, we'll go 50 because 50 pays 75 on the odds. Every 2 pays you 3. And anybody knows that 2 greens, I'm not kidding, 2 greens, 3 greens is 75. I can add greens. All right, 5s and 9s on the dice. Find your spot that feels good. Look for your landing zone. Drop them in. Where's a 5? That's a yo 11. 6 and a 5 for the 11. So one of my dice popped up sideways because I'm kissing the 6s when they go. But let's drop the 11 in down here for the bonus. We'll mark the 11 on the horn yo spot. I still never put back out my hard 4, so let's get back out on the hard 4. And right now, we are doing pretty good. Have not made a 10 yet. We have not made an 8 yet. That's okay. Those numbers don't seem to be coming up with this dice set, which is fine because everything is doing good. 5s and 9s is what we're looking for right now with this set. And we just got a 9, a 6-3. That dice kind of tumbled on top of the other one. It's another 6-3 for a 9. Okay, and 9 has, we're going to drop $1 for that because we've got 35 on it, and that's 49, so that pays 50 for 1. We're going to take and mark the 6-3 up there. That's the second 6-3 I've rolled. Okay, and let's do this. Let's leave it up. Let's just drop $1. We'll cap it so every time it hits, it's going to pay 50 straight up. We'll just make that 36. The dollar pays even money, but you don't have to pull the dollar out of your stack every time it rolls. All right. Looking for the 5. We got 5s and 9s on the dice. 6s touching. Aces to the outside. Look for your landing zone and send them. Okay, and there's a 10. 6-4 for the 10, easy 10. Hard 10 falls with the call. Let's do that. We'll take down the hard 10 first. We'll mark the easy 10, 6-4. And what do we have on the 10? Right now we got 25 on the 10. I need to drop another $1 for the commission. That's going to pay 50. So there's 50 on the 10. I'm going to bump the buy up on that to 35 also because I can do 35 for $1. And same thing. We're cruising along, doing pretty well here. So at this point we got to decide, do we regress or do we press? I've had a pretty good run here. How many roll count? Roll count right now is at 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. So let's do this. Let's turn the bets off for one roll, pick up the odds, and bets are off. And let's see if we can make the 5. Actually, you know what? I forgot to mark the 9 for the fire bet, huh? We had a 9 as the first point. I'm going to mark the 9 with my fire bet marker. Okay, so all bets are off right now. Pass line is the only thing in play. Let me see if I can bring a 5. Same way as before, 5s and 9s. I'm going to put the 3-2 on the front. This time I'll stick with, I was going to switch to kissing the aces, but I'll keep the 6s kissing. So far that's done pretty good. Where's the 3-2 or 4-1? Short roll, there's a 6 for a 4-2, 4-2-6. Okay, I'm going to call the bets back on, but I'm going to regress. I'm going to go down to 54 across, just because I've gotten quite a bit out of this roll so far, so let's keep that 50. I'll drop down $4. And then I need $2 commission coming back from the bank for those. And we'll leave 54 out there. And we'll go here. Get rid of my greens. Too many greens to count. My God. Look at all that green, guys. How we doing? All right. 4, 6, 8, 9, and 10 more bucks for the 10. All right. 54 across it is. Let's go ahead and every 2 pays you 3, so we'll do 10 odds for now. And we're going to just press from here on out, see if we can land some more numbers, because that was a pretty good roll so far. Have not 7'd out. Got to get back up on the hard 10. And why not? Just for shits and giggles, let's drop down a crap. Do we stick with the same dice set, or should I change it up? What do you think? Just because we regress, let's change it up. Let's do that. I'm going to say that dice set was running out of gas. I'm going to go ahead and go to 3s on top. Instead of the 3V, this is my variation on the 3V that works for me. You have your 6 and 2 on the front with the 3V on the top, which technically is 6s and 8s all the way around, hard 6s and hard 8s. But you take your die with the 6 and you roll it in one time. It still gives you 6s and 8s all the way around. But this, for me, prevents a double pitch from 7ing me out. So I'm going to try this and see what happens. All right, still looking for the 5, but we're setting for 6s and 8s. Everything we hit, we full press. And there's a 4, so let's just press that. That pays 18. Let's take that straight to a quarter. We'll go like that. We'll leave a dollar on, switch it out for a quarter. And we have 18 coming, but we had to pay a dollar on it. So that was 3-1. The hard 4 falls. 3-1 up there. We got the dollar commission on that one. There's change for 2. So hard 4 back for a dollar. And that puts a dollar in the rail. So that's a good work. That was, we used basically $17 to $18 to make that work. I think I did that right. Yeah, because I had to replace the hard 4. All right, same thing. We're still 0.5. I'm going to do that variation on the 3V again. That's a 6-2 in the front. The 6 is tipped over once. We split them around and see where we're going to be. Find the sweet spot on the dice that feels good on your fingers. Send them down. Landing zone's the same. And there's a hard 10. Boom. Okay, so we dropped the 10 in for the bonus. We're going to get paid on the easy 10. That's also 18 getting paid out there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out 16 of it, put 2 in my rack. I'm going to pull down this 10 bucks. Now you got 25. I'm going to put a quarter on top of it out there. And we got the buy on the 4 and the 10 now. Now we got hard 10 money to pay. Hard 10 money. We'll mark the hard 10. There's basically got $7 coming. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have them drop me 3. And I'm going to press all those hard ways $1. So $4 pressure and 3 change. So that'll go in the rack. And let's see what we can do. So right now the only number we're missing for the bonus craps on the tall side is the 12. Oh no, we're missing the 8. I have not rolled a single 8 yet. How about that? That's crazy. But we're kicking around the rest. On the low side, we still need the ace deuce and the 3. I could change my set and be more influential to get those. But I'm going to stick with this current set. That's the variation on the 3V. Like I said, it's a 6-8 set with one of the numbers tipped over to prevent the double pitch from killing your roll. All right, where's that 5? There's a 12. Double 6s. 12 craps. All right, double the bubble. And we'll mark the 12 down here. We will put a 12 on there. And again, we're still missing the low side and the 8. So the set I'm rolling technically has 6s and 8s in it, so I'm not going to change a thing. I'm going to stick with my 6s and 8s here and see if I can get an 8 to land. Right now I haven't been able to land one, but let's see. Here we go. 0.5, looking for the 8 to win the bonus because now we have made both 11 and 12. And there is a yo 11, a 5, 6, 6, 5 for the 11. Mark the 11 for the roll count. Keep it going, people. Here we go. What's next? Same thing. We're going to set up that 3V variation. Okay. And again, all you're doing is you're taking one of the 3s and tilting it to the inside. And that gives you 6s and 8s all the way around. And there's a 9 for a 6, 3, 9. Bring those dice down the middle, drop them in right there. We only had $10 on the 9, so that pays you 14. Drop a dollar, let's go to a quarter. Full press, like I said, we're going to do like that, and then the dollar marks the 6-3 up there. And let's keep a roll and going and see what we got. Same thing, variation on the 3V. We're going to stick with that roll. So far, it's been doing pretty good. We're hitting some primary faces here. And there's a 6, a 5, 1, 6. 6 came 5, 1. Bring that down the middle. We have a $12 6, so that pays 14. There's 10. We got 4 coming up here. I'm going to drop a dollar and go 15 for 1. Okay. And we're going to power press that to, what do we got? We got 15 out there. We'll take it to 30. There's 25. Let me Drop a quarter out there, leave that, and take that. And then this dollar is my roll count dollar. The hard 6 just fell. Another dollar coming out for the hard 6. Actually 2, because hard 6 was $2. All right. Point is still 5. We're chasing the numbers. We need a 5. We need an 8. We could use an ace deuce. Oh, look at that. There's the 3V. Flip it over. 6s and 8s all the way around. I could really use an 8 also. An 8 or an ace deuce. And there is a 5 for a 3-2 on the 5, and there's our point. Looking good, guys. 5 came 3-2. Let's mark the 3-2 for the roll count up top. That's the first 3-2 that I've rolled in this session. And we're down on that. And let's see. So every 2 pays you 3 in back. And every 10 pays you 10 up front. All right. Not a bad day at the races so far. The dice are playing nice. Come out roll. I'm not even going to worry about a crap because I'm just not. I think I'm going to go back to a 6-8 set with the 6s kissing, and we want 5-3, 5-3, 4-2, 4-2. I'm going to leave 5-3 on the front, 5-3 on the bottom, and see if I can bring that 8. 8 would be a great point right now. Oh, missed the fire bet marker for the 5. Go ahead and bring that down. All right, let's see if we can bring an 8. Come on, 8. Where you at? 8. There's an 8. Ha ha, 6-2. 8 came 6-2. So that means we just made the high side bonus. All right, 6-2. We'll bring that down. Point is 8. Let's pay the bonus. Okay, I only had $1 on it, so it's $35. $35 on the bonus. Actually, 36 technically. They do it in a lot of places. It's 35 for one. You get your dollar back, whatever. I'm going to take it down and call it 35. 34 plus $1, 35. There you go. All right, that goes in the chip stack. And now we are just looking for the low side. We've got ace, deuce, and 3. So how about, I'm not going to chase the 8. I'm going to turn my bets off topside. All bets are off, so let's do this. I'm just going to chase the ace, deuce, and the 3. So I'm going to change my dice setup. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the 3 on the top with the 1 facing front, and I'm going to put the 2 on the front with the 1 on top. So that's a 3-1, 2-1 with 10 on the bottom as a 5-4 and 8. That's got a yo on the back. Okay, this set for me, I throw ace deuce quite a bit when I set like this. So no odds, we're off. Pass line is the only thing at risk. Hard ways are off also. And I'm just going to try and get the ace deuce or the aces. Let's see what we can do. And there is a 7 out. So it's a good thing I turned everything off. I got a 6-1 on that roll. So let's take a look at the roll count. First of all, I was off. So I'm going to bring these down. Because they are part of the bankroll for our roll count. We lose the $10 here, obviously. And I'm going to mark the 7 for the only 7 of that whole session, guys. Hard ways are off too. So let's bring them down. Put those up front. I'm going to stack up everything that's coming down here. Every time you make the bonus, you should turn your bets off for the next roll. Right? Proven. All right. So let's look at the roll count first, and then we'll count up the profit on the 620 buy-in on that one roll. Stand by. I will let you guys know what we got. All right, roll count. I'm going to move the camera so you can look at the roll count, and then I'll put it back in the harness. All right, so roll count, as I said, I mark the hot bet numbers, and I mark my horn highest deuce numbers down here. So what do we got? I got, these fell too. These were our bonus bets. All right. So I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That makes 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That 7 came on roll number 22. Roll 22 was the 7. All right, let's take a look at the color up, okay? I'm not going to color up on the table. It's just easier to color up here. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We'll take one of those. That's our 20 right there. Okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And then let's take these down out of the way. And we'll go 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. And just for the sake of argument here, let's take and put 5 more chips in place of that one. So we have our 520, or 620. And let's look at the profit on that roll. There's 100, 200, 300, 475, 510. Not bad, right? 510 profit on 20. What did I say? 22 rolls. There you have it, guys. That's how it's done. Doesn't always happen that way. And that was only 2 points. We didn't make the fire. Obviously, our last point would have been the 8. But we made all the inside numbers. Made the 11 and the 12 a couple times. My dominant numbers, looking at that, 9 and 4. Because I made a hard 4. So that's 4 4s. Fives, there's only 3 5s. 3 6s. No 8. 1 8, I guess. How did I not? Oh, I didn't mark the 6 2. Oh, you know what, guys? Roll count is up 1 because I forgot to mark the 6 2 on the point. So that changes it by 1. 5 3 was the only number that didn't come up on the dice. And hard 4. Obviously 4 3 and 5 2 as well. We did not have ace deuce and we did not have aces. All right, fellas. That's 32 minutes of play, actually, give or take. Probably more like 30. So get in, get out, trust your roll. I'm going to say just practice, practice. Dice influence is real. I couldn't do it without the dice influence, guys. I don't care what anybody says. I will argue you until I'm blue in the face. I totally believe in dice influence, or this wouldn't happen. But you know what? It's all those random rollers out there that keep the casinos in business. Practice. Take it easy, guys. We'll see you on the tables.